say?
How can you say a complaint was closed that was never filed?
Please stop putting your hands behind my back. How do you see how rough they're being with me?
Imagine walking into a police station to file a complaint, only to leave in handcuffs after an officer curses at you and accuses you of disrupting operations. That's exactly what happened here. A disabled man engaged in a heated confrontation with police officers at a local station, asserting his rights and protesting perceived mistreatment. He insists on speaking directly with the captain or chief, refusing to leave the station until his grievances are addressed. The man repeatedly asserts his First Amendment right to protest. However, the officer refuses to provide him with sufficient details, informing him that his complaints have already been closed and directing him to pursue alternative legal remedies. He accuses the officers of failing to address his concerns and emphasizes that as a public lobby, he has a right to remain there unless he breaks a law. This is where things go wild. The officer ultimately arrests him, escalating the situation further. Watch how this disabled man handles the confrontation and share your opinion in the comments.
Start again from the part where you're no longer accepting complaints from my husband.
So, and I would be very clear on this, so there is no confusion. Every time we have...
Wait, I need you to say we are no... Okay.
I'm going to build to that point, so I'm going to say it very articulately, so there's no confusion. Every time we deal with your husband, that is a targeted attempt in our estimation for him to complain about our officers. Every time we have an interaction with him, what follows is another complaint. We have adjudicated complaint after complaint after complaint. We are not going to continue to entertain this behavior. We are not going to continue to use our manpower and our resources to focus on one person who is trying to interact with the police to make complaints. We're not going to.
You understand though, if your police were conducting themselves professionally, if they were not calling my husband an asshole, if they were not lying to both of us, we wouldn't be in this situation.
So there are other avenues for him, as I already explained earlier. He can go to the Attorney General's office if he believes we're not handling these complaints seriously, if we're not investigating them fully. He can file a lawsuit. Those are avenues to him that are legal avenues. Once we're at the point where I say you have no legal purpose in this building any longer and you are interfering with their operations and you need to leave, at that point, he had to leave.
But from your own admission, unfortunately, before I started recording, and that's why I'm doing this now, when you first came out here, you said that the complaint had already been filed and closed. Now, since I have articulated to you that that was not the reason we were here, not the original complaint, but it was in regards to Lieutenant Slawatiki saying that he could have hands put on him in one room, but not in the other, that made it some sort of difference. I understand that doesn't change what you're saying, but you understand why we were here for a different reason than what you originally thought. Because you came out saying the complaint was filed and closed. But we hadn't even filed it yet.
We're not just going to continue to do, okay, that complaint's closed, I'm doing a new complaint. Well, I don't like the way they talk to me, it's a new complaint, it's a new complaint.
Well, so here's the issue though, when,
police resources.
I understand. When we came in here and talked to Lieutenant Slawatiki, that was on the 3rd. Okay, sorry, that was on the 2nd. On the 3rd, and later in the afternoon on the 2nd. On the 3rd, in the morning, there was already a letter drawn up and waiting for my husband about the complaint being filed, him being verbally counseled, and a letter already typed and printed waiting for my husband in less than 18 hours. So, how does that happen? How did somebody, one, be able to file a complaint on themselves? Lieutenant Slawatiki filed a complaint on himself. Who verbally counseled him?
If our officer believes that
we were also trying to figure out who verbally counseled him.
That would have been his supervisor. So, Captain Driss, now I can't confirm that 100% because I wasn't involved.
Exactly.
To be clear, I want you to be clear with what's going on with me here. I'm not leaving. I'm not trespassing. I'm broken the law.
What I'm telling you is, if you disrupt the normal operations of our police station, you will be...
How so? How would I be disrupting? Let me know so I don't do it.
If our dispatchers can't sit here and conduct their work with you without you disrupting them,
wait, hold on.
then 100% will be arrested.
Sit there?
Okay? And you
I didn't disrupt them there. How did I disrupt them there?
You need to have a legitimate purpose for being here.
I am. I would like to see the captain or the chief.
They're not available. You will not see them.
I will sit here all day and I will come back tomorrow and I'll come back every subsequent day until they see me. You're not understanding. I'm disabled. You have no authority over me. You're not going to tell me what to do. You don't intimidate me. You understand that?
I'm sorry that you feel that way.
So we can get the chief.
I want to be very clear.
Who are you? Please identify me. Captain Schmidt, let's get some.
Perfect.
Perfectly safe.
We are not going to continue in this pattern. You are interrupting the flow of our operations.
You would let me know how I'm interrupting. I would like to know how I'm interrupting.
All of your complaints are
You said I
closed.
knocked on the window and I'm
Listen, because I need you to hear this. All of your complaints are closed. If you're dissatisfied with how they've been dealt with, you can follow with the Attorney General's office. That is your remedy. If you're further dissatisfied with how you've been treated, you may follow a lawsuit, get yourself an attorney and do that. What we are not going to do is we're not going to have you sit in our front lobby. We have a
You can't do anything about it. You can't do anything about it, Captain Schmidt.
We have a
You
duty
can't do anything about it,
to keep this
Captain.
lobby open for the other members of our town to come in and file reports.
You're 100%
for
right.
victims of crime to come in, for people to come in.
Is
and
this
get
a
their
public
police
lobby?
reports.
It is on the onus of you to create privacy. You don't want to
That's
talk to me,
right.
bro. I know more than you.
Exactly
I know more
right.
than you. I know more than you.
I just want you to understand what I'm saying.
Are you going to arrest me if I
If
don't
you
think? Are you going to arrest me if I don't
Yes.
think?
Yes.
You might
I
want to
am.
put the cuffs on me right now. Put the cuffs on me
I
right now. I'm not leaving.
absolutely
So arrest me then.
So
right
just
now.
to be clear,
For
you
what
have no
crime?
For what crime? What
business
crime?
here.
What? I am protesting. I am in your lobby protesting.
So I want to be clear.
First Amendment
You have
right.
No legitimate
First Amendment
business.
right.
You're creating a disturbance.
Where?
I have
What-
a
what-
question.
There's other people.
Our operations.
One person now. There's one person here. What disturbance?
He's the
He's the
mailman.
mailman.
Okay.
I'm their mailman too.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
He's my
Thank
mailman.
you.
Yeah, you better. I'm telling you, McAdams, and I'm telling you, Schmidt. You're
So
going
there
down
was
the wrong road.
never, so there was
You let me
never
know
a
who-
complaint.
There was never a complaint against me for being disturbing.
There was never a complaint filed against
Then you might
Slawatiki
wanna
for
arrest
what
me.
he's
No,
asking.
Arrest me or get the hell out of my face. Arrest me or get the hell out of my face. Arrest me or get the hell out of my face.
How was a
I am done.
complaint?
Right now, you can stand up. You can walk
No,
out.
I'm not. So you can arrest me.
You refuse to leave, you are going to be arrested for
For what?
How was a
I have to break the law in public for you to arrest me.
You are no longer welcome in this area.
Why? I'm First
Because
Amendment.
you are creating a
Is it a
disturbance.
First Amendment
You
right
have
to?
caused us to interrupt the flow of our operations.
How? How? What did I? Okay.
Our front desk lobby is now closed because of your attitudes, because of your actions, because of
They've
your
never
behavior.
been out
The
here.
Yeah, I
suspects
asked
do not
one-
feel safe being at the front desk with you.
They're
That's not my
behind
problem. That's not my
glass.
problem. If you don't
It
feel
is.
safe, then you should be a cop.
Okay,
Are you buying bullets?
So
Can-
this is.
let me
this
ask
is-
you a
this is what it
question.
comes
Let me
down
ask
to.
you a question.
You can leave or you can be arrested for trespass. You are no longer welcome in this
Slap
lobby.
them on
How-
it.
That's it.
Slap them on it. I
how
want
are
to know
you-
what live.
Stand up.
I want to know what live.
Stand up.
I am
Stand
passively.
up and
I'm
turn around.
passively aggressing. Passively.
Stand up and turn around. You are
Patty,
under arrest
he's
for
twisting my
trespass.
wrist. He's twisting my
You are
wrist.
under arrest. Stand
Okay, I'm
up.
going dead weight. Please don't twist my wrist. You're not stronger than me, bud. You're not stronger than me. Let go of me.
Listen.
Let go of me. You're not
Bubs,
stronger than me.
Bubs.
I don't want to hurt you. I don't want you to get hurt.
How can you
How
say,
are you?
how can you say a complaint was closed that was never filed?
Please stop twisting my wrist. I'm putting my hands on my back. Patty, see how rough they're being with me?
How can you say a complaint was closed that was never filed? We are here to file the complaint and you're saying it's already
Who
closed.
filed the complaint? Who filed? If you'd like to listen, but I don't think it's gonna help because part of it's against Lieutenant Slawatski.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got a question. Your body cam's on?
Yes, sir.
Okay. He tells me to put my hands on him with no consequences, and then tells me that I would have been arrested later on in traffic. He also cursed at me. I can't get a lot of your officers to identify. I can't get the name of an officer I filed the complaint on because Hodgkiss says, well, we put the complaint in, but I'm not going to tell you which of the 3 officers there cursed at you.
Okay.
Even though she knows.
Okay.
I was put on 941 paperwork. What's supposed to be?
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm
No,
unaware
no,
of
no,
all
I'm
the
just like, I'm just,
situations, yeah.
no, like I said, that's why I'm asking to speak to the captain of the
Okay,
chief.
okay.
I
I can,
I would love for you, all I need from you, because they have an office here, right? You can go speak to them. Let them know William Reynolds is here. He will be here until they come see me.
okay,
If they don't come see me today, I'll be posting my videos online and you guys can deal with the complaints and calls that you will get.
okay.
Because, like I said, your lieutenant cursed at me by doing tracking. I have a form letter here, give me my form letter, that says 12-3, right? That's when I got it.
Okay.
Somehow I filed the complaint on 12-4. So I don't know how that happens.
Okay.
You guys can lie. I know that. You guys can lie to improve your investigation. You can deceive people. As long as it's not illegally deceiving them, right?
Yeah.
I was not being detained. There's not a legal investigation. He lied to me, told me I could put my hands on him, and he'd laugh. Is that not entrapment?
I
I
can't
can't say.
speak for it, I'm sorry.
Like I said, there's just a ton of stuff. So if you want to go either tell the chief or the captain, William Reynolds is going to be sitting in your lobby. He will talk to every person that comes in.
Okay.
He will video record everything. He will.
I can do a couple things for you. I can, I think they're in an administrative meeting right now. I can leave a message for you.
Oh,
If you'd like, I can direct you to his phone.
You need an answer. I've already called him twice.
Okay.
He don't call me back.
Okay.
That's why I'm in person.
Okay, gotcha.
Because
This man engages in a tense confrontation with police officers over stolen property, mishandled complaints, and alleged trade secret theft. The man claims that officers illegally confiscated his van, motorcycle, tools, and personal belongings from private property. Among the withheld items, he accuses them of retaining a white binder, allegedly containing trade secrets. Frustrated by the lack of resolution, the man insists on filing new complaints and correcting inaccuracies in previous reports. Instead of addressing his concerns transparently, the officers issue a trespass warning and dismiss his attempts to file legitimate complaints. Watch what happens next and share your opinion in the comments.
All right, Lance, they were being as helpful as they could. They printed out the receipt for the phone for you, all right?
What about the trade secret stuff?
They don't know anything about trade secret stuff.
They don't know about a white binder?
They did not say anything about a white binder.
Well, I'm asking, did they deny having one? Did you ask?
They didn't know what you're talking about.
Oh, well, Nancy knows exactly. She said she found it the other day.
Okay, well, here's where we're at right now.
Okay.
Here's the receipt for the phone that you're holding and recording on.
Okay, you know that I spent the night here the night before.
I don't know that.
Oh, well, I'm asserting that, and she can deny that.
Well, she is. She said you got evicted in February.
Right, right, but I've been back over here several times since then.
Well, here's the advice I can give you.
Yes.
Don't go back on this property again. We could technically take you right now because
if you want to, go ahead. I'll fight it all the way. And I want to talk to the FBI. What about that?
I can't put you in touch with the FBI.
You can't?
I cannot.
You can't. Or what happens if there's a kidnapping?
Well, then we would make a report. Yeah.
Now, is that what y'all tell the mother that, hey, no, you need to call FBI?
We would make the report for the missing child, and then that would be routed appropriately to the proper authorities, federal agencies.
Okay.
So here's your receipt. She gave me this vehicle registration for the car. She says that was towed and that the title was in the car. She said you drove 4 blocks and then you lost your keys. I don't know whether that's true or not.
Yeah. I told you that. I'm not asking, but it was a fraud on the court. When they withheld the title, they gave it to me after the court date. They wouldn't give it to me before the court date. I would have left, by the way.
So are you still wanting to file a assault report?
Yes.
Okay. Who assaulted you?
This guy right here, across the street, their mechanic.
Do you know his name?
His name's Robert. The suspects were unidentified. I know exactly. I'm telling you who it is, and I'm also telling you who the theft of trade secrets, and that's a felony. 34.
Do you have the report number from when you reported last? Did it give you a case card?
Yes. I've reported that. It's on the way to Internal Affairs. That report.
Okay. Well, then at this point, I can't fix that. It's already being investigated.
Yeah, but I'm correcting the fact that they said that it's a false statement. It said that I have no proof. I've got a boatload of proof to prove that, and it's a felony.
What is it would be a misdemeanor?
No, that's a felony, third degree.
Assault?
No, theft of trade secrets.
Okay. Well, that's not what we're dealing with here today.
Well, that's what don't we deal with what I report, or do we deal with what you want to report?
No, we deal with what we have evidence for. We don't deal in just random stuff.
Well, the white binder that she's denying, that's one piece of evidence. I've got a lot more than that. If you give me an email, I can send you a boatload of it. But I want to get that on the record that I'm reporting that.
I can get you some contact information, okay? But
can I not report that?
Report what?
Theft of trade secrets, felony.
No, there's no evidence.
Of course there is.
No, there's nothing you can give me right now.
Okay, here's some evidence. Call Sid Greehey. No. Ask him who his software developer was.
I'm not doing that.
Why not?
Because I don't know who that is. I don't know who they are to you. They even pick up the phone.
Former employer.
Why don't you call him?
To do what?
Get evidence.
I've already got it, dude.
Okay, but you're not presenting it.
How am I going to present it out here?
Okay, Lance, look, we're going in circles here. All right?
I recognize you from the last time.
I've never seen you in my life.
You seem like...
So here's what we got.
Yeah.
All right, we've established you got the receipt.
Yes.
We've established you've already reported the assault. Okay.
No. Okay.
All right. If you need to make changes to it, you need to contact the follow-up unit.
Okay.
Okay, and speak with them.
Okay.
And
Who's the follow-up unit?
It's just typically homicide.
Okay.
You should have a case card.
Yes.
It has a case number.
Okay.
Okay. Typically, officers circle it, check mark it. or you can just read on there where it says homicide.
Yes.
Call them, and then you give your statement of whatever you need to tell them.
To move away from the property. Again, if you come back on the property, we're gonna have to cross. that
Even
bridge.
even if I'm invited.
Yes.
So they invite me, and then that doesn't rescind the trespass.
No. They said they haven't invited you since you've been evicted in February.
Oh, that's a lie. How the hell am I spending the night over there?
I don't know. You may not be being honest with me. I don't know.
Well, or they're not being honest.
That could be. But the
Let's
fact
see.
remains that you have an active criminal trespass warning. So regardless of whether you're invited or not, if you're on this property, you could be arrested and removed. So
But
I'm
it's-
telling you, if you don't want to go that route,
No, I kind of want to. I kind of do want to challenge that, but I'll leave for today. But when I'm invited back, I'm going to call immediately and let you know that I've been invited back.
do you want me to explain that to you? Okay, we got to make sure you leave. So make sure you gather your belongings.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to our channel. Our goal is to educate people on First Amendment rights. The original video links are attached in the description. Make sure to check them out. We'll see you in the next video.